So today is actually the last lesson we'll make on exponents, and the next subject we'll talk about is counting, which looks easy on the surface, but just wait for the surprise. Okay, so then we're gonna do 2 more lessons, since this is, what I meant by that was, this is just the last learning lesson, like the last lesson that we're gonna use to help us with other strategies. And the next 2 lessons are just gonna be like help you review all the stuff you learned, which are word problems, grab bag. Grab bag is just like you take all the information, put it in a bag, and use all those and to solve a really hard problem. That is about whatever subject you're learning about. Okay, so let's jump straight to what I want to teach you today. So over the time, in the last lesson, this lesson, I found 2 make-up creatures that I named them bifos and trifos. And they sound exactly as they are. Each bifo splits into 2 more identical bifos each night. Same thing with the trifo. Tri sounds like 3, which means every night, each trifo splits into 3 identical different trifos every night. So let's jump to the problem. I already wrote this chart down. What this means is a person brings home 1 bifo and 1 trifo on Saturday morning. How many trifos and bifos, which are how many creatures does he have in all when it reaches Friday morning? And it's a little messy to calculate everything like this in our mind. I'm gonna use a B for each bifo and a T for each trifo. So I said Saturday morning, so we have to say Saturday morning, we have to stay on Saturday and multiply them, because Saturday morning, on Saturday night, they already multiply. Just because we brought them in on Saturday morning doesn't mean they don't multiply on Saturday night. So we're gonna multiply the number of bifos by 2, but I'm gonna separate them a little bit. I'm gonna use bifos first, then trifos. And then I'm gonna multiply 2 times 2, double, 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 double. Does that sound familiar to you? Yeah, it's the exact definition of exponents. Let's first calculate, we know how to write this as an exponent, so let's calculate what its exponent is. You know what the base is, 2. So multiply 1 time, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and don't be tempted. Don't count Friday, since I said what number of bifos and trifos does he have when it reaches Friday morning. Doesn't count as Friday night, because that's in the future. So we're just gonna write 2 raised to the 6th power. Now let's calculate the number of trifos. Just like here, it multiplies by 3. We're gonna have 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna have, the 6th power. Now let's compute these 2. Okay, so now we're gonna have to compute our result of this expression we made. And we can guess that we're gonna have to find somehow for a maze and make sure that it's simplified, since, the exponent is 6, it's gonna be quite a lot of multiplying. So I'm gonna use this slip trick. We see that 6 is 2 times 3, right? Those are factors. Now we're gonna use 2 times 3. We're gonna do the exact same thing here. 2 times 3. Now we're gonna continue this. We're gonna put parentheses that are gonna cut off the 2 and the 3. So we're gonna have parentheses around the 2 squared and the cube here. Exact same thing here. We're gonna have 3 squared and then 3 squared cubed. Okay, so now we're gonna have easy peasy thing. We can have 4 cubed. Since 2 squared is 4, and we're gonna have 4 cubed. And that's 9, 9 cubed. Okay, and now this is a lot easier. And just give me a second. Get this exponent a little smaller. Okay, so now we're gonna get our sum. Okay, 4 cubed, 64, and 9 cubed. I'm gonna use mental math to solve this one. We know 9 times 9 is 81, which is the product, and this is the product of 3 9s. So we're gonna have 81 times 9. I want to tell you, this distributive property thing is gonna come really in use on mental math. Since I'm gonna split this 81 into 80 plus the 1, and then so we're gonna multiply the 80 times 9 first. I'll get 720, and then multiply 1 times 9, which is 9, and then we get our final 729. Okay, now we add on the 64. Wait, I have to add this 729 here. We can't just say the equal sign there. We add on the 64, and then using our 8 and then plus the 1, 9, we get 793. And then I want to explain to you that this slick trick I did, splitting the 6 up into 2 times 3 and then cutting off the 2 and the 3, it's kind of slick, and I'm not sure if you guys all know about this technique, so I might consider making another video on this trick, on not just this trick, of all those like tricky exponent calculations. And don't forget this FIFO TRIFO thing, you can do to trick your parents with this thing. Still, 793.